3, 2, 1.
Action.
Welcome into the latest edition of the special.
Hello, and welcome into the first edition of the special in 2022. I'm Fabian Holguin, a junior from Lubbock High School. On this edition of the special, we have a combination of 3 things: sitcoms, goals for the new year, and things to look forward to. I know, a unique lineup, but it should be a lot of fun. Now, back in December, before the start of the holiday break, Mr. Ward introduced us to the world of sitcoms. Of course, sitcom stands for a situation comedy. And most likely, your favorite TV shows are sitcoms. Here is a list, according to the Business Insider, of the top 5 most famous sitcoms. Seinfeld comes in top spot, of course, right in after Smash. In third is I Love Lucy. In fourth is Friends. And finally, in fifth is an American version of The Office. Interestingly, animated shows like The Simpsons are sitcoms as well. But here's a stat for you. The show MASH broke the 100 million viewer mark for their farewell show. For our reference, the 2021 Super Bowl attracted 96.4 million viewers. Now, with viewers like that, some of the biggest and most profitable shows being sitcoms, Mr. Ward wanted us to create our own. And we're going to start out today's show with the morning classes sitcom titled Dreamers.
Am I tripping?
So it's like a really cool one. It's like a Honda Civic. So, oh hey Zeke,
What's up, Z?
come on over. Come sit with us. Man, where have you been?
How long have y'all been here?
I've been here for a couple of days with my buds and stuff, and so we were just looking at Teletubbies. Yeah.
You were running late. Let's go have some fun now.
I'm down.
Yeah.
Dude, why are you just standing here? You're not having fun.
What's your deal, man?
Yeah, dude, what have you been doing this whole time?
It's called Joyland for a reason.
I'll catch up in a sec. I'll be back. We're just about to get started.
Hey, don't worry, guys. I'm gonna go find JP, okay? Whoa! Okay, hold that thought. Wait. Yo, this is cool. Whoa.
I'm trying to ride the ride first.
I'm trying to rock, paper, scissors. Okay.
Rock, paper, scissors, rock.
Dude, everybody's been leaving me, bro.
What do you want me to do about it? I can go look.
No. I give up, bro.
Now, we do want to thank Joyland Amusement Park for allowing us to go out there and film. Now, to dive deeper into the film is the man himself, our top editor, Omar Cantero, as he is here to speak about his part in the film. Omar, What were your thoughts on the film?
It was good enough. It could have been better, but it was just like time restraints that really, contained what I could do and not do. But I did get enough done. I did get enough help from all of you guys. Thank you guys. But of course, I took up the mantle of editing the entire thing and putting it all together. But I knew what I was going into, and I think it came out really good.
Really breaking boundaries, huh?
Yeah.
How did the ideas of Dreamers come about?
We were just, as a class, we were just rolling out ideas, and then at first it was one of the most randomest things I could possibly hear, but once everyone got on board, it started forming into a really innovative and special sort of show, sort of sitcom. And I think it's really like one of a kind.
Yeah,
basically.
we all really played a pretty decent part, putting it together. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I know one of the biggest questions that people have after watching was when the people poofed away, where did they go?
There were a couple of ideas surrounding it, but basically it's them waking up. Just, oh man, that was a weird dream, stuff like that.
Oh, because they're dreamers.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. One of the best parts of the sitcoms is that there are many episodes. What is on the docket for the next episode, Omar?
We're gonna focus on a different student for every episode. We're gonna, this episode was a dream in Zeke's perspective, and next episode we might do another episode focusing on another person. Who knows? Ooh. Stay tuned to find out.
Well, I can't wait for episode 2 so that we can continue this series. Thank you for your time, Omar. Now, let's also do a quick commercial break. And when we return, we will have the afternoon classes sitcom titled The Afternoons. Stay with us. That's next, right here on The Special, only on Lubbock ISD TV.
An anchor has to trust their floor director. And so our team has been working hard on their trust. Trust fall.
Oh, got you there.
Oh, thank you. Trust fall. Oh, hey. Trust fall.
Oh, dude, why didn't you catch me?
Sorry, man. Anchors only.
They say in brainstorming, there are no bad ideas. Not actually true.
All right, no pressure, but if you mispunch a button, you mess up the entire show.
And oh, yes, great shot. All right, stand by, take package.
Okay, but if you miss this one, the anchors will be out there stranded.
Boom, package is in.
Yep, it takes a lot to rattle our guys.
Welcome back to the special, only on Lubbock ISD TV. Moments ago, we just watched our first sitcom of the show, and now it's time to transition into our second. But this time, our afternoon class decided to create a fake news station and call their sitcom The Afternews.
Welcome to this edition of the Afternews. I'm Harper Wyatt, and to start off our show, we have a special breaking news from our own Alani Taylor. Alani?
Thank you, Harper. I'm Alani Taylor, and I am here in the automotive department where a big oil spill just happened. As you see, this spill is bigger than Canada, and it will be so hard to clean it up. Don't you agree?
I don't know why she can't have any good stories. Earlier, we heard from our own Alani Taylor about her story in the automotive department. But now, she has another breaking news story for us. Alani?
Thank you, Harper. Now, our sources have stated that they've been hearing loud footsteps in the second story of this abandoned Kmart building. Oh my God, look, there's a ghost!
Now, for our final story that Alani has for us, she decided to go visit some elf babies. Wow, she really has a lot of stories. She really should get a promotion.
Thank you, Harper. We are here at the local hospital where we were told that there are babies who have been growing elf ears, and instead of drinking milk, they're eating candy canes.
That was so bad.
You are on air.
Thank you so much, Alani. That's it for this edition of the Afternews. I'm Harper Wyatt.
Hey.
The meeting. Come on, let's go.
Gotta go.
Yeah, there's some things I want to talk about.
All right, gang, how's it going? It's time. Promotion time.
Steve isn't okay. Yeah, who hired this guy?
It's fine. All right, everybody. I'm just gonna cut straight to it. It's the news that we've all been anticipating, the promotion, the one that we've all been excited to hear about. I'm going to give it to a person that works really hard, that I always see out on covering news stories. And so I'm going to give it to Steve. Congratulations, Steve.
Oh my goodness, Steve? Not Steve. He's not even awake.
You're kidding, right? Like, he's not awake. What?
Steve. Steve.
Steve, congratulations. You have received this promotion. You're always, at every event, you're always the person I see working the hardest, and I just want you to know that you are appreciated.
Great job to that entire crew for putting together that great sitcom. And now, we send it over to Mr. Ward, who is standing by with the director of the short film. Mr. Ward, take it away.
Hey, thank you so much, Fabian. I'm here with Alexis Garcia, a junior from Coronado High School, the director of the Afternews. First of all, Alexis, I want to say thank you so much for coming on. And how do you feel like the show or the sitcom turned out?
There was a lot of ups and downs with the sitcom. We filmed the sitcom before Christmas break, so it was very rushed, I believe. The editing is the key part. I hate editing, but overall I think the sitcom is pretty well.
I like the idea of it, the Afternews being a part of a news station. How did the idea of the Afternews come about?
I believe it was me and Taylor. We were coming up with ideas. It was the whole class, but me and Taylor thought about like the news, maybe like what we do, and then just kind of putting it into a sitcom, like The Office. It's based on their office, so we kind of just based it off of the news, our news station.
Yeah, and making some jokes out of it and having a little fun with it, because sitcoms are supposed to
Yeah.
be funny, and it's pretty funny. And interestingly, they decided to give names to all the different people in our class, different names. How did that come about?
It was just one day during class. We were just talking, I think, just talking. And I don't know. Michelle just really liked the name Alani, so we went with Alani. And then Taylor, for her last name, Taylor came up with hers, which is Harper Wyatt. It's actually a really good name for her. I think it fits her well in the sitcom. And then Steve came up with Steve because he's just like that character who's just Steve. He just looks like a Steve. And then you are Ken Smith. How do you feel about that?
I don't even know. I didn't even know that was my name. Ken Smith. There you go. Yeah, I like that. Realistically, in the real world, in the news world, sometimes there's some TV anchors that have different names, that use different names that sound more like news personality names. And I really like that y'all did that for the sitcom. And you talked about Steve, AKA Tolliver. Steve got a big promotion, and it ruffled some feathers of the crew in the show, as we saw just moments ago. How are the crew members feeling right now?
Well, they're
upset.
They're very upset. That's a way to put it. I guess it's because Steve's character, he's very he's a person that doesn't really do his job, quote unquote. But the director, the news director person, the
Ken
big person.
Schmidt.
Yeah, Ken Schmidt. He comes in and basically just says that he does the best job in the world when he really does nothing. But I think that shake the characters up a little bit, because I mean, who would want somebody that doesn't do anything or doesn't do their job to get a job promotion?
Yeah, and then he got the promotion, and he was asleep when I gave him the promotion in the video. So now we've done episode 1, and in the sitcom world, there's always more episodes, right? There's not just one episode, there's multiple episodes. Now, do you want to give anything away for episode 2 coming our way, or is it still kind of up in the air? You're still in the pre-production process?
Pre-production process takes a long time. I believe that we're still in the pre-production process for that. Honestly, I don't even think we've really touched base on our episode 2 right now. But I'm very excited because sitcoms, the character usually, it continues with the same character, and the character has to keep the same upbeat tempo, or if they're a snotty character, they have to keep that character. Right. So I think that'll be really good when it comes to making more episodes with the characters.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what they do with Steve and how he does with his promotion. Well, Alexis, thank you so much for your time here on the special, and really happy with how the sitcom turned out. Great job directing.
Yep. Thank you.
All right, Fabian, we're going to send it back to you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Ward. Now, let's end it to commercial break. And when we come back, we will let you know our goals for 2022 and some exciting things we have coming up on our schedule. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Our students are intense about TV. Sometimes, maybe a little too intense. And so we hired a psychologist to keep an eye on them.
And what about this one? That looks like a mirrorless camera on autofocus. Why is it on autofocus? Okay, and what about this one? That looks like a jib on the track, going from left to right. Oh, that looks like a chicken. Good. Actually, that looks like a boom mic. It's a little too close to the actor, though. I think it's gonna get in the shot.
You know what? I think we're gonna be just fine.
One of the great things about having high school students a part of your team is that you can really push them. And unlike some of the older teachers, these young students seem to really like it.
Coming up on this edition of Real to Real.
No.
Okay. Coming up on this edition of Real to Real.
No!
Coming up on this edition of Real to Real.
No, you're gonna have to read it a little faster.
Okay, I get it, but this is a little much, man.
Zach how he's so good at seeing all the cues from the floor director. He says it's all about peripheral vision. That's why he is constantly working to strengthen his.
KZ, VDC, VSHZ, HDK, CRZ.
It's truly impressive how good he is.
Best of luck to you next school year. Sign Zach.
Thanks, man. I really appreciate this. This is so cool.
No problem. You should come for a newscast next time.
Here we are at the Advanced Technology Center looking at the animation section. Let's go to the classroom and talk to the teacher.
My name is Miss Olden, and I teach animation, problems and solutions in animation, and internship in animation here at the ATC. I've been here roughly, I think 20 years.
Miss Olden uses her experience to efficiently teach the students her skills and what they need to know to be an animator.
We're doing 2D animating for the web in class, learning to create symbols, basically how to tell a story using Adobe Animate.
We talked to one of the students about their project they've been working on.
So this is my skills project, and it's about camping safety, but I mostly am just building symbols, which are like this little thing. So this one has a motion tween on it, and tweens are basically, you can pick it to move stuff or enlarge it or change shapes.
And that's just a little look of what you can do in the ATC's animation class. Back to you.
Welcome back to the special, only on Lubbock ISD TV. We are in the final block of the show, and since we have started up the new year, Mr. Ward wanted to know what our goals were for 2022. Let's take a look. My goals for 2022 are to find a new career path, move up, try to, find something that fits me more. I want to improve in sports, maybe join track to help better my conditioning, just all around make me more physically able to last longer in the game. Other than that, my other goals are just to try to be a better person.
I definitely want to compete in the anchor competition for Skills USA, and I definitely want to go far in nationals and hopefully, try my best and try to win. Also, I want to move up just in my job and see how far I can get. And then lastly, I just want to improve on myself in anything that I take on.
My goals for 2022, it's to, one of my big ones for this class is to get After Effects certified. I've always wanted to learn how to put special effects on highlight reels for basketball, football, and also other people. I don't know, it's just always been something I admired. I used to stay up all the time watching highlight videos on YouTube when I was younger. And another goal for 2022 is for sports and football. I just got the new chain, number 8. I want to get off of football. I'm going to go to camp, going to do whatever it takes, reach out to coaches, all of that. But my last goal is to, get a good job this summer or towards the end of the year. Whenever I don't have any more sports, I want to get a good job, be able to make money, pay for my own stuff, and have a good way of coming into my senior year.
I would say my goal for this class would be to do a couple more podcasts this semester. I really kind of am looking for college to go into radio, television, and film, and I kind of want to focus a little bit on radio, so I think podcasts would be a part that would really help me prepare for that. Speaking about college, I have another goal. I've gotten accepted into a couple of the colleges I've applied to, but I need a way to pay for them, so to work on scholarships a lot this spring. For baseball, I just want to do my best for my last season as a senior. Just want to give it everything I have so I don't have any regrets. And I would say that as a person, my goal is to be less selfish, excuse me, but I would say my goal is to be less selfish, so I'm working on that this year.
My goals for 2022, I want to try and become more, I guess, independent and dependable. Like in this class, I want to become very proficient at Premiere Pro so that I could get things done faster, get things done faster for everyone else. And I just want to take off this year for my last year as a senior and just blow everyone away. Just boom. I'm out. See ya.
A lot of seniors, especially now at this last semester, don't do as well in school. They kind of take it as a joke. What I'd like to do is actually do the opposite and you know, kind of try my hardest and finish off this school year just, you know, doing my best in all my classes. And some of my other goals are I'd like to get more into YouTube and start posting more just fun videos and just practicing making and editing videos so that I can become better and potentially get a job in video editing and recording. And so I'm actually pursuing an internship opportunity right now, and it includes things from like video editing to graphic designing to illustrating for children's books to just a whole range of things. And so I'm really excited for that.
One of my goals is, I think I just want to have fun with my last year of high school and enjoy it.
I think that I want to make more friends this year. And some of my goals for 2022, I want to save up to get a car because I need some transportation. I want to apply for a lot of scholarships for college. And I would like to win state for skills. That'd be cool. Yeah, I want to go to NYU for journalism. I want to be a reporter, like, you know, the ones that go out. I don't want to be on TV.
You just want to be the person that going and telling the stories?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I like that. I think you'd be pretty good at it.
Great goals there from my classmates. Now, as we inch closer to the end of the show, let's show off some great things that we are about to do in class. Wow, January 18th can't get here fast enough, as we will have our first basketball broadcast of the year as Lakeview visits Estacado. Check that out on Real to Real. On top of this, here are some other things to look forward to. We will compete in our District Skills USA competition on February 11th and 12th, out at South Plains College. On top of this, the Student Television Network Limitless Convention will take place on February 18th through the 21st, out in Long Beach, California. And if we are lucky enough to advance past our District Skills USA competition, we will head to the state conference in late March and early April. Of course, it is going to be a lot of fun, and so make sure you stay locked into Lubbock ISD TV. Stay up to date with our jam-packed second semester of school. Now, that is going to do it for this edition of The Special. We hope you enjoyed it, and we look forward to seeing you back here next time for another edition of The Special. Until then, we hope you stay happy and healthy.
This has been a production of the students and staff at Lubbock ISD TV.